Jason, I'd say just to really double click on this. And I know it's like practice. Of course, I should practice, but you should focus on practicing one thing at a time. And so, ideally with your manager or a peer, even better if you're doing this with a peer, where you switch off as the prospect and the sales rep, practice your intro, practice your tone in the intro, practice that transition from intro to first hook question. What is that question that you're hooking them with? Right after that intro. How do you sound on your elevator pitch? Practice that part of the call. So you really want to break up each section of the call and practice it until you have it dialed in and you know the direction that you should take the call depending on how the prospective customer is responding. So what often happens in reality is we go out there and we practice on customers, right? And you could be burning cookies, right? So take the time to practice. It's not just for the SDRs on cold calls. We do the same with account executives before a big discovery call or before a big price presentation. Like I can't emphasize that enough. And breaking it up into smaller parts really helps. It's like if you've ever taken lessons in golf. I'm not a golfer, by the way, but when I have taken a lesson, they focus on one thing at a time. Don't raise your head during the swing. Don't raise your head during the swing. Okay, now open the face. Now open the face. And so it's similar when you're focusing on calling here. So
Yeah.
Oliver Blind had a good thing in the chat too that he dropped. He says, talk to 5 strangers a day before you pick up the phone. Starbucks, new employees, gas station,
Yeah.
etc. That's a really good thing for someone that's introverted, like myself. Greg, go ahead.
No, I'd agree with that as well. And then I think even in practice, you start to understand like what you feel comfortable saying from like a personality perspective, as far as like the intro, how you want to value prop, and then even going for the meeting, how you like to ask for the meeting, or even when you would want to even put the ask in, like the soft ask for the meeting, then that next ask and things like that. Like I think it really doubles down on practice, but just understanding like your personality, what you're comfortable saying, right? Everybody doesn't cold call the same way. Everybody has different ways of doing it, and it's not a ton of ways to skin the cat at the end of the day.